What's up, GQ? I'm John Malkovich, and today I'm going undercover on the internet. It's me, John Malkovich, for real. Reddit. To prep for his role in Being John Malkovich, 1999 actor John Malkovich committed to being John Malkovich for several decades prior to filming and insisted the cast and crew refer to him as John Malkovich while on set. In rehearsals once, Spike Jonze said to me, John Malkovich wouldn't do it that way. Next. Why has John Malkovich never been considered for the Joker at any point in his career? I wouldn't know. Why isn't there a movie that is just John Malkovich and Christopher Walken losing their shit on each other? Well, you know what's really odd? I was supposed to do a film with Chris in March, and now he's not doing the film, so I don't get to work with him, which I'm not very happy about, but a great script. I wish he were doing it. Let's see some YouTube comments.
My name is John Malkovich.
I don't sound anything like that.
No, you sound exactly like this.
Can John Malkovich do a Bill Hader impression? No, I can't really do an impression of anybody. I can't even do an impression of me, but then I don't have to. What are John Malkovich's favorite films? I like a lot of the films from the 70s, Chinatown, Carnal Knowledge, The Tin Drum, The Conformist, Battle of Algiers. Some Werner Herzog stuff from that period is pretty hilarious too. Let's check X. John Malkovich has such great line delivery in every movie. I still think how it could have been if he was given a chance to play Vulture in the original Tobey Spider-Man 4 the way he was supposed to. I'd done quite a bit of research on it, actually, and then the whole thing just fell apart as things do. Do you think that a soul can be reincarnated into someone already alive? Not a possession, but a blending. Sounds like a question for John Malkovich. I think people probably think I'm more interested in esoterica and philosophical notions than I am. I'd say maybe. Posted. OJ's football shirts and restorations. The legend John Malkovich sporting a España 82 tracksuit. I have so many questions. Wow, I wonder what that was from. I don't know that I ever wore this either, but could have been for a movie or something, I don't know. Next. Another Rounders question. How closely did John Malkovich's cartoonish and delightful portrayal of Teddy KGB match what he and David Levine had envisioned when writing the film? That was written by David and his partner Brian Koppelman. I think it was pretty close to what they envisioned. It's a pretty huge performance. And of course you could do it very subtly, but I'm not sure that was really what was asked. Now on to Quora. Who plays the greatest villain, John Malkovich or Alan Rickman? I really like Alan Rickman, so I'd maybe say him. Why would anyone seriously want to be in John Malkovich's head? Is he notoriously smart? No. Are you notoriously creative? Is it truly different? I don't know what it means. Is he notoriously smart? Are you notoriously creative? Is that addressed to me in the question or addressed to someone? I don't know. Is it truly different? Is what different? Posted. Does John Malkovich speak Croatian? No, not enough vowels, too many consonants. How similar is John Malkovich actor in person as portrayed in Being John Malkovich? Not very similar. Wikipedia. Malkovich gained significant critical and popular acclaim when he portrayed the sinister and sensual Valmont in the film Dangerous Liaison. He later reprised this role for the music video of Walking on Broken Glass by Annie Lennox. I did do that video, and I was asked to bring the costume from Dangerous Liaison that James Atchison had given to me, and I never got it back from the production, so I remained quite displeased about that. Malkovich wrote and starred a movie called 100 Years, 216, directed by Robert Rodriguez. The movie is locked in a vault in the south of France, not to be seen before 2115. Yeah, I'll miss that one too. I remember when there was a little party for that film, somebody mentioned it was a film that nobody was ever going to see, meaning nobody there. I said, yeah, well, I try to do at least a film a year that nobody's ever going to see, so no news there. Malkovich started in his first video game in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare in the Exo Zombies mode. Yes, true. I don't think I'm particularly very good at being a voice actor. My voice is very distinctive, for better or worse. One irritating thing they often do is they have you say the line in 12,000 ways, which is totally fine. But then a month later, you record it again and do another 12,000 ways. But they never think of just changing the line, at which point it would be better. IMDb. His big screen debut would be as the blind lodger in Places in the Heart 1984, which earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Actually, it was not the first film I did, it was the first film released. The first film I did was called The Killing Fields. Okay, that's it. I'm signing off the internet. See you later.